Hey everybody, we're back! In 1979, Ridley Scott directed the classic movie Alien, which is a masterpiece of a science fiction horror film. It came out when I was a year old, so obviously I never saw it in the theaters or frankly anytime afterwards, much to the consternation of David, my husband. And so he was like, you need to watch this movie. And we did watch it together and I enjoyed it quite a bit. It inspired an original cocktail, which is why this week we'll be making the Smart Woman. From Durham, North Carolina, you're watching Cocktails Under Quarantine. I'm Suzanne. And in honor of our alien-themed episode, David got me this shirt. It's featuring the United States cargo spaceship Nostromo. The reason we're making the Smart Woman is based on an internet meme of a film critic who said that his wife came up with the best movie review of Alien he'd ever seen, which is, Alien is a movie in which nobody listens to the Smart Woman and everybody dies except for the Smart Woman and her cat. 4 stars.
You could die in 24 hours. Open the hatch.
Listen to me. If we break quarantine, we could all die.
Look, could you open the goddamn hatch? We have to get him inside.
I read you. The answer is negative.
The Smart Woman is our take on the classic cocktail, the White Lady, which is written in the Savoy Cocktail Book in 1930. So it's just a basic sour. It's London dry gin, orange liqueur, and then lemon juice. So enough talking, let's get started. So for our take, we are going to take our shaker, this is from Elevated Craft, and it's really awesome, and my father-in-law got it for me, so thanks, Dad. And we're going to start with 4 dashes of bitters from Crude Bitters, and this is their Big Bear Cocoa and Coffee Bitters. So, oh man, it's tight. Okay, so we're just going to do 4 in the tin, and then we'll add our lemon juice. So we are going to do 3/4 of an ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice because it is a sour after all. And then we're going to add, instead of orange liqueur, we went to the wonderful distillery Chemist Spirits in Asheville, North Carolina, and we bought a bottle of their chocolate orange gin liqueur, which I thought was really interesting and unusual. And it is quite tasty. And we're going to add an ounce of that to our tin. And then for our base spirit, we're going to add 1.5 ounces of barrel-aged gin from Durham Distillery. So this is their American gin, which has been aged for 10 months in bourbon barrels. So it adds kind of like an oaky, woody character to gin, which I thought was a little bit unusual and would go nicely with the chocolate and the orange and the coffee flavors. So we're gonna add some cubed ice to our tin. So fill this up about 3/4 of the way. I gotta say, I had been using a shaker. I think you guys had seen it on past episodes from, I think it was from OXO, and it really sucked. And this Elevated Craft shaker is a lot better, and it's much easier to clean and use, and I really like it. And so I recommend you support those folks. So we're gonna shake it, and then as Leandro Di Mondriva would say, you wanna shake it from your heart. You gotta give folks a little smile. All right, shake for about 15 seconds. It's gonna be shorter than that. David's gonna give me grief because he's gonna count. Then we're gonna pour it. Because when you're a smart woman and you've spent the last 90 minutes fighting aliens, you know, you might need some sort of refreshing quaff to drink before you put yourself back into hypersleep for the long slog back to Earth. So here you have it, the Smart Woman. Let's give it a taste, shall we? It's nice. So, chocolate and orange are a little bit of an unusual pairing with the lemon juice, but I think the lemon juice, the little bit of acidity, balances the sweetness, and it's got the oaky notes from the barrel-aged gin, and yeah, I like it. It's a sour, but it's also got some kind of, some base from these other kind of richer, deeper, darker notes. So anyway, it's the Smart Woman, you know, we enjoy the Smart Woman. Make yourself a Smart Woman. Patronize these local awesome distilleries and makers of craft bitters. And we're on Facebook, Instagram. I should have told you to smash that like button at the beginning, but if you haven't smashed that like button on this video yet, please do so. And as always, stay safe and drink responsibly. I'd also like to mention that there is no garnish on this drink. I don't think there's a garnish on the White Lady. And when you're a smart woman and you've been fighting aliens, you just don't have time for a garnish, so.
I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
You get enough? Okay.